This is a nice routine you can do to open up your hips and back and get everything moving in your body. I'm in my third trimester here. You can do this if you're pregnant or obviously any other time that it feels good. Take a big inhale, float your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, all the way up and over your legs here, let your head go, your neck go. Roll around a bit here in your body to open up. Take a big inhale, open up to a nice long flat back. Plant your palms and make your way back to your down dog, settling in here. Any movements that feel good, a little sway of the hips might feel nice, or right and left, or forward and back. Take a big inhale up onto your tippy toes, and exhale, soften back in, relax. Again, big inhale way up high. Easy exhale, soften and relax. One more time here, big inhale lifts you all the way up. And easy exhale, soften and relax. Lean to your left side and take a big inhale, float your right leg all the way back behind you, down dog split. Open up in your hips and shoulders here to move around a bit, get cozy. And step your foot right on through between your hands for your low lunge. You can bring it out to the side a little bit here to make room for your belly. Soften through your hips, little sway side to side or easy forward and back, opening up. Soften your back knee down to the ground here, again exploring around. Maybe come down a little lower, letting your head and neck drop or lifting yourself up a bit higher. Breathing big and full and deep. When you're ready, bring both fingertips down to the ground. Tuck your back toes. Bring your hips back toward your back heel for your runner's stretch. Let your head go, your neck relax. A little sway in your torso to open up your upper back. Breathing big. Crawl back out to your low lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your hips up, let your torso fold over this front leg. Let your head and neck drop. Little sway here to open up. Soften through your knees, press your left fingertips into the ground. Big inhale, open up to your right side. Let your right arm float up there, nice stretch. And trade sides, right fingertips find the ground. Spin your back heel down to the ground so both feet are planted. Big inhale, open up the left side for a nice triangle pose here. Breathing big and full. Soften through your knees, reach your top arm back behind you. Big inhale lifts you all the way up to stand. And easy exhale, settle into your warrior two, relaxing in your shoulders. Making sure the back toes are turned in a little bit here so you can get that nice hip opener. Easy, steady breaths here. Big inhale, lift your hips, lift your arms all the way up. Soften back to your warrior two. Tip it all the way back here. Nice reverse big stretch. And way up and over to your extended side angle. Forearm meets your thigh. Opposite arm floating up and over in front of you. Rolling your body open here. A few big breaths. Bring both fingertips down to the ground here. Slide your front foot out a little bit. Soften your back knee down to the ground. And getting into your hips a bit. Maybe staying up high or coming down a little lower if that feels nice on you. A little sway side to side to open up. Straighten up the arms a little bit here. Take a gentle twist here to your right side. If it feels good to bend your back knee and catch a hold of your foot there, something to play with. If there's any pain or tweaking in your body, soften out of it. A few big breaths here to open up. When you're ready, soften out of this one here. Slide the front leg all the way around here onto all fours. Roll a bit here through your spine to open up. Tuck your toes, big inhale to lift your hips all the way up and back to your down dog. Settling in. When you're ready, lean to your right side. Big inhale takes that left leg all the way up and back behind you, down dog split. Open it up here to make some room. And step it right on through between your hands for your low lunge. You can bring it out to the side a little bit here to make space for your body. Ease that back knee down to the ground here, opening up. Anyhow this feels nice on you. Might feel good to stay a little lower with your torso and drop your head and neck, or keeping up a bit higher. Breathing big and full. Linger in a space that feels nice to linger here. If you find a tight spot, a few extra breaths. When you're ready, both fingertips down to the ground. Tuck your back toes. Shift your hips back toward your back heel for your runner's stretch. Let your head go, your neck relax. Breathing really big and full and deep. Crawl all the way back out here to your low lunge. Tuck your back toes. Lift your hips up. Let your torso fold over this front leg. Little sway side to side. Knees can stay soft here so there's no big strain on your hamstrings. Lean to your right side, big, and I'll open up to the left side of your body. Let the left arm float up there. And trade sides, soften your knees, left fingertips find the ground, spin your back heel down to the ground. Big inhale, open up the right side of your body here. Nice triangle pose. Soften through both knees, reach your top arm back behind you. Big inhale lifts you all the way up to stand. Lift your hips, lift your arms. Exhale, settle into that warrior two, sinking through your hips. Relaxing in your head and neck and shoulders. A few big breaths here. Nice and steady. Big inhale lifts you all the way up. Lift your hips, lift your arms. Exhale, settle back into your warrior two. Tip your torso all the way back here. Reverse, big stretch. And way up and over. Left forearm meets your thigh. Right arm floats up and over. Roll your body open here. Extended side angle. When you're ready, bring both fingertips down to the ground here. Come onto your back toes. Scoot your front foot out to the edge of your mat there a bit here to make some space for your hips. Ease that back knee down to the ground and take some time to get into your hips. Maybe stay upright if this is a really intense stretch or coming down a little bit more. Breathing really big. Take a nice gentle twist here to your left side. If it feels nice to bend the back knee, catch a hold of your foot there, something to play with. Maybe lean back into the foot there to open up your back a bit here. If there's any pain or tweaking, soften out of this one here. A few big breaths. When you're ready, lean to your right, let the top leg slide around back behind you onto all fours. Movements here through your spine and hips to open up. And when you're ready, back into your down dog, tuck your toes. Big inhale to lift yourself all the way up and back, settling in. Lean to your left, big inhale, take the right leg all the way up and back behind you, down dog split. This time arc your knee way high and around to your right shoulder, nice and lifted. A little movement there through your hips to open up a bit. Take a big inhale, float the leg all the way up and back, down dog split. And step the foot right on through between your hands for your low lunge. Press down through your legs, big inhale lifts you to your high lunge. Exhale, settle here. Big inhale floats you all the way up. Exhale, soften, even that back knee here, everything relaxed. One more time, big inhale, stretch all the way up. As you exhale, twist to your right, lay your arms open nice and wide. Tip it all the way back here, reverse, big stretch. This time, tip up and over, left fingertips find the ground in front of you a bit. Right arm floats up, back leg floats up for your nice twisted half moon. Soften through your knees, right fingertips find the ground, roll your hips open for your open half moon. Left arm can float up there. If you'd like to try, bend the back knee, catch your foot there, something to play with. If it makes you feel wobbly at all, just soften out of it. Bend both knees, roll all the way up to stand here. Hug that left shin into your chest for a squeeze. It's alright to fall down a little bit here. Keep it easy and soft and you won't crash. A little movement there through your hips to open up. Soften both knees, catch your foot behind you. Gently press your foot into your hand for your dancer's pose. Breathing big and easy. Soften through your knees as you come out of it here. Hug that shin back into your chest. Grab a hold of the toes of the heel. Nice side stretch there. Breathing big. Soften as you come out of it here and come into a nice tree pose. Either the foot can be up high onto your thigh or toes can tap down into the ground. Anything that feels good with the arms. Maybe they're up or maybe the thumbs lift your heartbeat up there. Arms can relax down by your sides if that's more comfortable for you. Breathing big, nice and calm and steady. Hug that shin back into your chest for a squeeze. And dive all the way up and over here for your standing split. Hands can come down to the ground. Roll around a bit here in your hips and belly. Should feel nice in your back. Soften through both knees and step back to your down dog, settling in. Lean to your right, take a big inhale, stretch that left leg all the way up and back, down dog split. Open up through your hips and shoulders. Arc the knee high and around to that left shoulder. Roll around a bit here in your hips. Take the leg way up and back behind you. And step it right on through between your hands for your low lunge. Press down through your legs, big inhale lifts you up to your high lunge. Exhale, settle here, easy in both knees. Big inhale lifts everything all the way up. Exhale, soften right here. One more time, big inhale to stretch up. Exhale, twist your left leg, your arms open wide. Tip it all the way back here, reverse big stretch. And way up and over here, right fingertips find the ground a little bit in front of that front foot. Back leg floats up, left arm floats up there. Soften through your knees, left fingertips find the ground, roll open to your open half moon to your right side. Hips can open here, arms can open. If you'd like to bend the back knee, catch your foot there, something to play with. If it makes you feel extra wobbly, just open it back up, staying steady. Soften through both knees, round up to stand. Hug that right shin into your chest for a squeeze. Roll around a bit in your hips here. Standing leg can stay soft to help you balance. Soften the knees, catch your foot behind you. Gently press your foot into your hand for your nice stanza pose. Opposite arm can stretch up or maybe out in front of you there for a little more balance. Soften through your knees, grab a hold of that heel or your toes. Extend the leg out to the side a little bit here, easy on your hamstrings. Opposite arm can float up, nice and relaxed. A little bend through the knees there to keep steady. And we'll meet up in your tree pose. Foot can come into your thigh or toes can tap down into the ground. And get cozy, maybe hands on your belly or thumbs to your heartbeat or just relaxing your hands down. Nice and calm and steady, easy gaze. When you're ready, hug that shin back into your chest for a squeeze and dive all the way up and over here. Palms or fingertips can come down to the ground. Give yourself some space between your foot and your hands. Roll around a bit in your hips. Soften through both knees and step back to your down dog. Movement here through your hips to keep things easy in your body. Tuck your chin around all the way out to your plank pose, little side to side movement here. Soften your knees down to the ground and drop your hips for your up dog. Little sway side to side, looking over one shoulder and then the other shoulder here to get into your back. If this is too much on your lower back, bend through your elbows there a whole lot to open up your upper back. Breathing big and easy. Keeping your knees on the ground, shift your hips back toward your heels for a child's pose. And tuck your toes, lift right up and back to your down dog, settling in. Take a nice stroll up to the top of your mat here. Hands can walk too, so you're moving into a bigger space. Fold up and over your legs. Round up to stand. Take a big inhale, stretch everything all the way up. And easy exhale all the way up and over your legs. Bring some weight into your hands there and come down to a nice squat. Little movement here through your hips to keep things easy and opening up. And come down to sit. Bring your hands behind you to make a nice soft landing here. Lift up your hips a little bit here for a nice tabletop. Sway side to side here if that feels good. You can look up to the ceiling or the sky or drop your head and neck if that feels more comfortable. And soften out of it here. Drop the hips down a bit. Again, big inhale, lift all the way back up to your tabletop. Roll around a bit. Easy exhale, sink through the hips. Little sway side to side. One more time. Big inhale, stretch everything all the way up. Easy exhale, come right back down. This time, come down to sit here on your hips. And sit however you can be nice and comfortable. Maybe cross-legged or on your heels. Relax your hands to your thighs. Close your eyes. Let your attention drift a little deeper inward. Simply settling in here. Noticing any sensations as they come and go. If you notice your attention drifting anywhere, see if when you do notice, you can draw your attention right back inward, right back on your breath. Take a big inhale, float your arms all the way up. Bring your palms together, thumbs come into your heartbeat, settling in. Take a big inhale through your nose. Easy exhale out through your mouth. 2 more times like that. Big inhale. Easy exhale. 1 more time. Big inhale. Easy exhale. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. And great job. So be careful here how you stand up here. Find an easy way. You can come onto all fours. You can crawl your hands back here. Use your legs as a ladder to come back to stand up. And have a wonderful day. I'll see you really soon.